For 28 years, Miss Mirta Elisa delivered for the Postal Service at Grand Central Station. But the Postal Service did not deliver for her. For following the postal rules she received when she was hired as a letter carrier, Elisa was harassed, discriminated against, bullied, and falsely accused of failures and transgressions she did not commit by the corrupt management at Grand Central Station. For following postal rules, her job was constantly threatened. From 1992 to 2010, management did everything it could to fire Elisa, but they were unsuccessful because she always followed postal rules. For following postal rules, Elisa received numerous no-pay suspensions, all based on false accusations, including one accusing her of a federal crime. For following postal rules, Elisa would be denied help, forcing her to solely complete volumes of mail that would ordinarily require 4 to 6 people. For following postal rules, Elisa suffered an eye injury due to being forced to work alone on excessive volumes of mail. Elisa had pleaded with management verbally and in writing in hopes of saving her vision, but was ignored. Excessive volumes of mail were created by management to generate hours of overtime for the station. Following postal rules, Elisa received numerous no-pay suspensions for refusing to follow the common practice of manipulating scanners by entering a false time of delivery when express mail was going to be late, a crime against customers. For following postal rules, after Elisa was injured on the job, they forced her to accept by coercion an assignment for people hurt outside the job. She was told accept it or don't report to work. For following postal rules, Elisa's salary was cut in half for 3.5 years, during which time she was only allowed to work 4 hours per day even after doctors declared her fit to work with accommodation because of injury. For following postal rules, Elisa has not been able to receive payments for lost wages for more than 4 years. Management continues to ignore the requests of the Office of Workers' Compensation of providing a reason for Elisa's hours being cut. Information needed to process her claim. Pushed to the limit and seeking justice, Elisa protested on December 14th and 21st of 2009. Armed with a loud drum, bullhorn, flyers, and signs, Elisa protested in front of Grand Central Station to make the public aware of the abuse she was receiving behind closed doors. Neither the Equal Employment Office nor the Postal Union did anything to stop the abuse. The Postal Service has its own Equal Employment Office, and the union is no match for its corruption. For following postal rules, Elisa retired on October 1st, 2010 without receiving payments for lost wages. Management has continued to ignore the Office of Workers' Compensation's requests for the reason for Elisa's hours being cut. For following postal rules, Elisa was forced to request help from her congressional office to receive payment for lost wages. After her congressional office intervened, Elisa received 3 checks totaling only a fraction of what she was owed. She should have received several more checks, but no more came. Management's reply to the congressional office was that Elisa's case was an issue between the Office of Compensation and management. Miss Mirta Elisa refuses to continue to suffer behind closed doors.